So this is Thor, newest legend, Hammer and Orb, just got released a little while ago. And Eric, take it away. What are some things that we need to know about Thor?
So first off, I mean, obviously he's got the godly strength and defense is kind of like his primary stats.
Okay.
Because his neutral signature starts up so fast as he's raising that hammer, only close by, you can actually combo the stomp into the neutral sig.
Cool.
Yes, because if you are stacked up like this, you know, you're not really going to be able to get too much of that. You might not even be able to get the side air, depending on the spacing and the damage, if they're not popping up high enough. So you've got that stomp into down air, but Thor, just light him up.
Yeah.
Rock the thunder.
Give him that lightning.
Yeah, and it does a lot of damage. It's just like a hair above the stomp side air.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the balance of it, is that, yes, it's a character-specific thing, but, you know, it's launching them upwards. So you're not really gaining too much stage control.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like that diagonal angle, so it takes a long time to KO. But, you know, if they're too far out,
Yes.
not going to work. So always be mindful of the spacing and keep track of that.
Yes.
Drag it off the edge as kind of that edge guard where you're just dropping down on somebody holding it. And it will stop, and, you know, you'll chew them up with the lightning before sending them out. This, so that way you can see the hitboxes are all above him. So when they're dropping down like that, he is completely exposed from underneath.
Yeah, and this also doesn't hit grounded.
Right.
So even in like straight neutral, if you stay grounded against him, then you will be able to beat it down.
Yep. So there's that clear path in on it from the floor. Just run up and punch him right in the face.
Yeah.
And then we have just working through the hammer kit. You know, sometimes you might be like, all right, yeah, there's the guy there and I want to hit him. Oh, no, the side light doesn't quite go far enough, even if I'm, like, dashing it. All right. Well, we've got an option for you.
We do.
We've got his nice little Storm Rush here. It goes farther the longer you hold it and rushes forward.
Just wanted to
But
clarify.
all that gets enhanced when you do it from speed like a dash.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're just going ahead, you can go real far with it. And it is a grab hit, but that follow-up, you know, it can swipe out secondary targets.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
So
if you
the
got
first
other
hit
people-
won't hit other people, but the second swing will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because it's a grab hit, that means if your teammate and an opponent are stacked in twos,
Yes.
it'll prioritize the opponent.
Exactly.
Very cool. Also of note, this doesn't have a hitbox until you release, right? It's like a Suri's sword side.
Right.
Is that you can move through it and you have to release to get that hitbox. Okay.
Yep. And this one you can actually kind of do as a bit of a dodge mix-up at later health values. Let's just bump that up. Because it will hit off of, you know, those downlight setups. Up and over from the wall when you're going for your edge guard. You get to deny a lot of space here. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, man, that could go really far. How does it do against the wall? It actually stops
Stops at
against
the
the
wall.
wall. Spins there. Gives you a little bit of that extra coverage. But, you know, you got to make sure to actually rise above that corner if you're trying to clip somebody
Yeah, if you're
on
trying
stage.
to go over the corner.
Yeah, because if you're just chilling here, ooh, not quite, not quite. So that is quite a sizable neutral signature because if we're, you know, just stepping through it here, pretty much it has all that priority from the start.
Okay,
'Cause
I have
he is
not gone
sending
frame
out-
by frame with this.
Yeah, he is sending out that lightning bolt
Before
before
he goes
traveling
in?
through
Okay.
it. Yeah, he is actually, you can see him moving
Yeah, you can
through
see
that
the
lightning
P1
bolt
to mark it.
before coming on out there. So it's an excellent anti-air because it has a lot of that priority. The charge actually happens when you slam down onto the ground. So all that movement just happens normally right before the attack, and then you can charge it to delay that explosion as a little bit of a mix-up. I know like Koji side sword, a lot of the top players will know, you can actually hold that a little bit, get a little bit of the extra charge for that damage and force bonus before letting loose. You can see they pop up a little bit when you hit them. So a nice little cue that I use is shortly after they touch back down on the ground from that pop. That's when you're looking to
okay.
release for that like maximum bonus while still being a true combo.
Yeah, while still being in the
hit
hit stun. Okay.
Yeah. So hammer and orb, pretty long range. If he's going to be one playing that range game, I'm going to go ahead and say spear is definitely a solid choice because you get to contest that range and generally have faster attacks. Particularly for a lot of moments like his down hammer and his neutral orb. It's going to be sending him up into the air.
Burned my dodge.
Wow.
Oops. That was a bad dodge
That was
for me.
a spike.
Yeah.
But they're going to be sending you up into the air, and hammer, they're going to be going for a lot of side airs and stuff. So having a solid anti-air to be able to contest that is definitely going to help out. So things like spear down light, axe down light tend to fare pretty well in the matchup. Let's see. How would you want to play Thor since his SIGs are super dope? Well, you get to go for a lot more of those signatures because he has that high defense. The trades are really just going to work out in your favor because he hits like an absolute truck. And, if you get punished for a couple of them, but you land like, just a few less than that, you're winning the damage war. As long as they're not getting like massive string punishes. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love that. So, okay. That was a really nice recovery.
Yeah, that was a good punish.
Snatched you out of that charge. He knew the hammer had the extra range over your burst.